This happened a few years ago, and to this day, I still can't explain what we heard. There were seven of us that night, a group of friends who decided for no real reason to drive out to Gainesville, just to get out of town, take some photos, and kill some time. The drive took about 2 hours. By the time we arrived, it was close to midnight. So we stopped briefly at an empty outdoor basketball court to take pictures, then drove to our hotel. It was a tall building, 7 or 8 stories, seven right next to the highway across the street with a small gas station. And behind the hotel was a stretch of trees so dark it looked like a forest. Pretty creepy if you ask me. We checked in, dropped our stuff off, and eventually we went back down to the parking lot to hang out. Most of the group, of course, was drinking, and one couple was smoking, but I was doing neither. I was completely sober that night. At some point, I noticed Emma had gone quiet, so one of my friends of the friends group, she suddenly started walking away from the group very fast, not laughing, not saying anything, just moving towards the far end of the parking lot. So the others left it off. They said she was just drunk or messing around, but something about her body language didn't feel like a joke. Her shoulders were tense and she kept looking over her shoulder, so I followed her. She stopped behind a few parked cars far enough away that the others couldn't hear us. When I caught up to her, she looked terrified. Her hands were shaking. She looked like she was not trying to cry, as if she has seen a ghost. So I asked her, "What is wrong?" She didn't look at me. She stared past me towards the trees behind the hotel and whispered, "It's coming. It's coming." My stomach dropped on that exact spot. I asked her what she meant. She didn't answer. She just kept repeating, "It's coming. It's coming." Then we heard it. A scream, like a very loud one. Not a yell, not someone messing around. A scream so loud and sharp, it felt like it went straight through my chest. It echoed across the parking lot, distorted and wrong. It just didn't sound human. It didn't sound like an animal I'd ever heard either. So, every instinct in my body told me the same thing. Whatever made that sound wasn't normal. And I ran back to the group panicking. I asked them how they could still be standing there, how they weren't reacting at all. They stared at me like I was insane. They said they didn't hear anything. There is no way that scream could have been missed. It was deafening. It felt impossible that only only two of us heard it, so only Emma and me. So we ran inside the hotel and asked the front desk if they heard anything strange, anything at all. They looked confused and said no, nothing. At that point, I realized how it must have looked. Two people insisting something horrible just happened, while everybody else heard silence, so that they didn't hear anything. We went back up to the room, still shaking, and tried to explain it to a friend who stayed behind. He told us we were probably tired and should try to sleep. So that's when we looked out of the window, when we were talking to him, in the direction the scream came from. We saw police vehicles, several of them, even what looked like SWAT trucks, moving slowly towards the trees near the highway. No sirens, no flashing lights, just vehicles disappearing into the dark. Neither of us slept that night. To this day, I don't know what Emma meant when she said, "It's coming." I don't know why only two of us heard that scream, and I don't know what the police were responding to. So, of course, time has passed and I haven't talked to her since. Part of me wants to reach out and ask what she remembers, but another part of me is afraid of the answer.